when you're winning. Get a goal, it's just the beginning. You gotta sing when you're winning. Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. You gotta sing when you're winning. Get a goal, it's just the beginning. Sing, sing when you're winning. Everywhere you go.
Hello and welcome to episode 66 of the Sing When You're Winning, a fantasy football league oddity podcast featuring just distant cousins of podcast royalty and two very special guests sharing a screen this week if you're watching on YouTube, who we will reveal very shortly. But waiting in line for the podcast throne once again this week, it's myself, Jamie, we've got Lee, we've got Steve, and we've got Jersey Chris. Hello, how are we all doing this Friday morning? We all okay?
Splendid.
Good. Well, before we introduce our guests this week, it's Blue Monday coming up on Monday. Oh. So I'm going to ask, what is the bluest moment you've had? I mean, I'm not talking about a bit of blue for the dads, but you might want to go there. What's the bluest moment you've had watching football? And then when we've introduced the guys, we're going to chat about the VAR madness at St James's Park. But yeah, what's your bluest moment watching football? Anyone want to go first? And then we'll introduce our two guests.
I think mine was the Derby game in the playoffs when we were winning 1-0 in the first leg.
Yeah.
And then we scored first and they beat us, was it 4-2? And then, wasn't fun. And it was Lampard as well, wasn't it? So that was even more annoying.
Yeah.
So that was a Spygate season.
Yeah. Look at where you've got to now, though.
Yeah, it all worked out for the best. Yeah.
Exactly. Lee, how about you? Bluest moment as a football fan?
Probably a bit melancholy, but probably the Christian Eriksen heart attack in 2021, I think. Mm-hmm. That kind of, that just kind of, I think because the cameras were on so long, it was just like a thing. It reminded me of going back to the Bradford fire and all that type of thing. It was just like all those horrific ones. Proper brought the mood down there. But those ones.
Yeah, so there's brighter times ahead this Friday morning. Keep listening. But no, in all seriousness, it was a sad moment, wasn't it? Steve, how about you?
Yeah, well, supporting Leeds have had many blue moments. So any one of those, really.
Anyone, yeah. Pick a season. There'll be plenty of them, I'm sure. And yeah, as a Borough fan, I think probably worst. I've ranted about this too many times, but I think one of the lowest points was when we played Cardiff in the FA Cup under Southgate, and then the morning after Chelsea got knocked out, so there was 8 teams left in the trophy, including I think Portsmouth with us were the favourites to win the FA Cup, never have a better chance, and we lost 2-0 at home to Cardiff. And I'm still talking about years on, but at the time we were around of friends for a party, like barbecue, socialising, all that stuff, and I was in the shittest mood. And my ex at the time was not happy with me. She was like, "Sort yourself out." I was like, "How can you?
It's only a football match."
It's not only a football match.
And did she dump you because of it, Jamie?
I mean, we're not together. I think it's fair. I'm not saying it's because of that.
Was it shortly after?
It wasn't that long after. But anyway.
Maybe all the people at the barbecue there, what a miserable twat he was.
Problem was there was only 4 of us. It was another couple, which heightened it. You know what I mean? so when there's only 4 and the one's being a bit of a dick and sulking because his team got knocked out of the FA Cup. But it's a life, isn't it? There you go. So moving swiftly on, let's introduce this week's guests. So a return to the pod. We have got big fan of the show, I think it's fair to say, from the comments on YouTube. It's a delight to have Mikey Austin Riley back and Maddox Jones. Hello.
Hello. How you doing, you right?
We're good. Are we calling you Maddox or Dave today, Maddox? What's going on?
Maddox, isn't it?
Maddox, there we go. All good. Yeah, Mikey will call him Dave. It's the trigger
I haven't got entirely on board with him.
Yeah. I love it. It's just like Only Fools whenever you call him Dave. Good stuff. So yeah, how are your seasons going? Do you want to tell us how your FPL season's going? We'll start
Very
with
well,
you,
our
Mikey.
seasons are going very well.
We've just abandoned another rebuild project at Man United, just because he had a row with I think Wilcox and Amrin must have had some kind of row the other week, and then he got fired. So we're just going backwards, basically.
Yeah, we're going to come on and talk about Mr. Carrick in a bit. But yeah, FPL. What's your FPL season going?
Oh, FPL. Oh, I'm having a good season.
Yeah.
Last week I was 1 point ahead of Mikey
for one night. On the Saturday night, he was 1 point ahead of me, and then the Sunday games happened. No, I think I finished 1 point ahead of you. So I messaged him and said, like, how was your day at the top? Did you have fun?
No, it's good. It's good. I'm making it.
You are smashing it.
Second season now.
Yeah,
so it's good.
I'm regretting any of the help I gave him earlier in the season now.
Yeah.
Created a monster.
Yeah, that's right.
Brilliant stuff. And for both of you, then, what's the bluest moment in football as a fan for both of you?
For me, just off the top of my head, I was trying to think. Spurs. I've been a Spurs fan. There's many, but was it 4 seasons ago when we went? Was it 4-0 down to Newcastle in like 20 minutes, and Lloris just didn't come out for the second half.
Right.
And apparently there was an injury, but there wasn't. He'd taken a kick to the ego, and it hurt a lot, I think. But it's a very sad day. Yeah. Actually, there's been loads, but that's just one that's
what sticks in the memory. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Maddox, how about you? As not too long Man United fan as we spoke last time, wasn't
it? I basically came on board when I started supporting Man United when Solskjaer was
when he was at the wheel.
Ollie at the wheel, which we could have been. We
back on the wheel
again, mightn't it? But I think. 2023 when we went to Anfield and lost 7-0 under Eric Ten Hag.
Wow,
that was pretty, because that's one of the biggest, that's one of the big games in football, isn't it? And then it just shows like where you are as a team, doesn't it? When you lose 7-0, it's like,
I think the rest of the country though loved it. I think that was one of those moments where I was like, yes,
great. Bruno tweeted about it, didn't he, this week when his Twitter got hacked?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Found his Twitter got hacked. And he was like, what did he say? What were some of the things he said? Like, he was like, oh, I'm going to go and join Macclesfield.
He mentioned Bonnie Blue as well.
Good stuff. But let's have a look at I just want to have a bit of a chat about I know everyone's talking about it, but VAR madness at St James's Park in the Cup. I know there was a bit of a chat on the SWYW WhatsApp about it, but is there anybody here who thinks that was the right decision?
No. Absolutely nonsense, wasn't it?
Bloody ridiculous.
It's every week there's something, isn't there, that like the majority of fans completely disagree with.
But I think that's the worst I've seen. I mean, there's quite a few I've seen today on social media. There's a lot of people are going for attention. A lot of these talk sport guys going, no, it was the right decision. Whatever you think about it's the right decision.
I just say, can someone explain what happens? I don't know about this.
Well,
I didn't watch it.
In Tuesday night's game, I was going to say last night. It's in Tuesday night for the purposes of Friday morning illusion. In Tuesday night's game, Haaland was given offside in the Newcastle Man City Cup game, and it took 5.5 minutes for VAR to sort it out. And if you'd watched that game, if VAR wasn't a thing, and even if VAR was a thing, if that goal had been allowed, not a single Newcastle fan would have like batted an eyelid and said it was a problem. Absolute joke. It's like they were looking for a reason to disallow the goal.
Yeah, that would have been Semenyo's second goal as
well.
It was it was Semenyo. Yeah, Haaland allegedly was in an offside position while him and the Newcastle defender were kind of wrestling each other, giving as much. But honestly, I can't believe how anyone thinks that that's offside or thinks it's the right decision, to be fair.
And it obviously took them 5 minutes. Took them 5 minutes to try and work out whose limb was furthest back, and they were all they looked exactly the same to me.
Yeah. And
I don't understand why they didn't apply this 5 centimetre grace thing then? Like, you know, when does it qualify to get that 5 centimeters of grace?
I don't think they've pushed it through yet.
It happened just a couple of weeks ago, didn't it? They actually, who was it? What game was it? Where someone was offside? Liverpool game, worse.
I was about to joke and say it's when Liverpool played.
Yeah, but it was. But Wirtz was, if you're looking at the lines, his foot was in front. But they say, oh, no, it's 5 centimeters or 5 inches grace, which I've never heard of before. But apparently,
I've not heard that one before.
No.
They just apply that when they choose to, I think.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, there's that we can whinge as much as we like about it. I think VAR is here to stay, unfortunately. But it would be brilliant if it wasn't. It'd be brilliant if they actually did get rid of it or said it was just for certain things. Like goal line technology for me was a brilliant thing. Keep it at that. And let's just crack on.
That's a good idea, because people just complain about the VAR now, like they used to complain about the referee.
They complain more now about VAR. Like if you'd watched normal football in the past, you might have complained about 1 or 2 refereeing decisions that weekend. Now you complain about 5 or 6 VAR decisions. It's ridiculous.
And what have you gained? Because you lose 5 minutes. You don't get to celebrate a goal. You have to wait 5 minutes for him to decide whether it is a goal. Whereas at least in old days, referee go, it's a goal, and you could moan all rest at match at referee. That was part
every
of the
game lasts like 135 minutes. If you count up the first half and second half. So
they're saying the standard of the referees dropped now because the refs are actually relying on VAR to get them out of these situations.
And also, when they show the slow motion, it's like it always makes it look way worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Something I was appalled by, actually, because I think this just makes more of it gives more the VAR team more of a reason to want to be. Basically, you've got a camera that is in the room with the VAR guys that you'll get a little window in the corner of the screen pop up. You don't need to see those fellas sitting in the room making their decision. Don't make them a part of the show. They should literally be a voice in the ref's ear at the most. You see, so I think they've been given way too much of like a platform now. Really.
You're right there. It's becoming more of a show.
We don't need to see these fellas sitting in a room like delivering.
And a lot of these refs want to be like famous for other things. Like they get into being refs, and then they want to be the ref on Gladiators and crap like that. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of them getting into it for the wrong reasons nowadays. So,
but even there, they're relying on the VAR. But then last night, obviously, the VAR guys couldn't decide, so they probably said, "Let's just let referee have a look, and he could just make his mind up." And so then he looks at it and thinks, "I don't know either. Whatever, no goal."
Err on the side of it being a goal. Like it went in. You can't find a reason for it.
Well,
Give a goal.
Nobody's gained any advantage. The thing is, offside is whether you're other side, you've got a head start on your defender or whatever. There's no advantage by your toenail being stuck out or somebody having bigger feet than somebody else.
Do you guys think that referees have generally sort of got softer, if that's a word I can use, like over the years? And I say this because I'm a decorator by trade, and I actually went and decorated a house where this guy, I didn't know him at the time. I didn't really know the era of football that he was a Premier League or he was a First Division 1 referee, but he was in his like 60s at the time, and he was just going through his dad's paperwork. Cut a long story short, he was a ref in the days of who is the guy he's basically been banished away from TV now. What's his name? Andy Gray, right? And he did not like Andy Gray. He told me some stories about him, but the stories he had, and actually this guy, he was like a unshakable force, this ex-ref. In his 60s, he was just like, no one would mess with him on the pitch. Like he had a presence. And I think the referee needs to be the boss of that pitch. And I don't think they command that anymore. So they have to get, do you know what I mean? They're sort of like,
they want to be their mates. That's the thing. Like, and it's all the laughing and joke. I hate it when I see a referee smiling just after they've given a shitty decision or just before it's kickoff or something like that. Referees shouldn't be smiling on that pitch. No way should they. So anyway, but yes, we can go on and on and on. But I think it was that bad. It was worthy of a discussion and a slating of how bad VAR. And if you're one of these people who thinks that goal that was the correct decision in the end, have a word. That's all.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. You are exactly. So anyway, let's look back on game week. Was it game week 21 last week? I think it was. They all come thick and fast. Yeah. So the sheep the sheep of the week, the people who everyone are getting into their teams. I think these are starting to become familiar names now. In goal, lots of people going for Sunderland keeper Roofs. Then we've got Gabriel. I think everyone's jumping on him now. He's back. He's scoring high points. Bruno Guimaraes. He's scoring lots of points. I don't have him in my team, but I'm debating.
Yeah,
and don't Lee Sing, because he's probably
you'll
got
ruin
him.
it for everyone. Yeah.
Yes, I probably will. I've signed Semenyo again. I got rid of him thinking he wasn't. But now
and also Wilson's another one.
Yeah, I've got Wilson in my team, so lay off him. He's doing all right. And Thiago as well is the other one who I've not brought back in my team. But
get out of my club.
He's rare. He's not here. Arsenal aren't keeping a lot of clean sheets. Guardiola, Foden. I've dropped Foden for Semenyo. And Ekitike as well, because of injury, and he's not been playing recently, has he? So
I think he's back, isn't he?
He might be back, but
did he play 70 minutes or something in that cup game?
So yeah, they're the ones that people are getting rid of, and praised by the chairman with 83 points. That's pretty impressive. It's Premier League boss Steve, not our good friend Steve here, another Premier League boss Steve. And sacked in the morning, I'm afraid it's the Hawks household. It's 35 points to Indiana, Conference League boss. So there you go. Unfortunate for you last week. But yeah, do you want to give us the full roundup, Steve?
We can have a quick flick through.
Let's have a quick flick through. I'll edit that bit out.
Mainly because Chris got 74.
Wow.
I'm staying up.
He is. He's very confident about this.
And his unfortunate opponent was Rick Witter, who got 34, so he was probably the lowest score in that division as well. Adam Devlin lost again to Dan. Nikolai did get a win, so Nikolai was desperate for a win, so he's got one anyway.
Did you say Rick got 34?
34, yeah.
Well, Indiana got 35.
Oh. Well, that might be an error then. Maybe I should
Rick
change
getting
that.
sacked in the morning.
Oh,
sorry, Rick, for pointing that out.
Unless maybe it might be something to do with transfers, because I think when you look on the actual website, it gives the score without taking off the points that they've.
Ah, right, fair enough. That must be it.
But anyway, it seems a good excuse to get Rick sacked in the morning. Anyway, so
I just, as you said it, I was looking at 35 points. Anyway, moving on.
So we'll go with that. Tim Ward, after his win after 15 attempts, lost sadly by 3 points. He was nearly getting 2 in a row. He lost to Jim. Leon won. He beat Tom Roberts. I got beat as well. So quite a lot of teams at the top lost. Rich Archer lost as well. In the championship, what happened there was an 83 for Michelle Gale. She was nearly praised by the chairman. She beat Rich Pipes, who got 40, but Michelle, if you remember, played a bench boost in a tactical attempt to beat a relegation rival there. Lee lost to Andrew Clancy. Rich Lay beat Stu Dunn, so he's down there as well. So all teams at the bottom are starting to catch up, all you mid-table stragglers there. Mm-hmm. Jamie, you're one of those, aren't you? But I
won last week, though.
You beat Alistair Griffin as well.
Come on.
The Middlesbrough Derby.
Big boys, I know. There you go.
The Parmo Derby.
Yeah, I won it.
And Alistair's right up there as well, so that was a good result for you.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife Nicola beat Graham Swan 72-61. In the League One, Mark Morris beat Sophie Ridge. Jonas lost again down at the bottom. Grace beat Paul Spence. Ben Halliwell was beaten by Steve Wybrandt, and Steve's quite tactically going for that promotion there.
He's
in that
flying,
division.
isn't he?
He's right up there. And Tim Bresnan was beaten despite playing a bench boost against Vicky Sparks, who's been struggling recently as well. Mike Bushell beat Stu Kelly by 1 point. And Anton ended his sort of terrible run of defeats, and he beat Nathan Clark. So last in the qualifiers there, where are you guys at?
Mm-hmm.
They were all deciding who was going to go up. Maddox and Mikey had already qualified for the top
well
League
done,
2,
lads.
so they were okay. Neil Poynton beat Becky Bass, but both of them have qualified, I think, on that one. Jack Carroll lost, so he's missed out. Chesney lost his little grudge match with James Giddings, and Maddox, sorry, now Maddox and Dave, all these people. It's just so confusing. It's Tuesday,
it
it's
helps if people keep their real names.
It's Wednesday, it's Friday, it's Maddox, it's Dave. Who knows? But anyway, Maddox won by a point anyway, so that was a good one for him.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like I've already qualified, and I've already used my.
You'd already qualified, and
Mikey used my triple captain.
Mikey got stuffed really. Felix beat Mikey quite comfortably there, and Rob Lally beat Jack Bandera, which means when the qualifiers there, the final teams to qualify were. Let's skip through. Blah 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 blah. League One then is Mikey, George Pearson, Jack Bandera, Maddox, Casey Hawkes, Rob Lally, Kev Sim, Joe Singleton, Felix White, Neil Poynton, Alfie Witter, Frankie Francis, Marty Longstaff, and Becky Bass all qualify for League Two. Everybody else is in the Conference League, and they all start from 0 again on Saturday.
There's five leagues now.
So the last two divisions will both have
5 divisions,
14, hopefully.
Yeah.
Alistair Griffin's working on it.
We've got 2 lottery winners, haven't we, now? So.
Yeah, 2 there.
Yeah.
Both in that division. Yeah, it's quite a tough division, that. And I think, and there'll be 2 get promoted out of that 14. 4 will be in the playoffs, and the bottom 4 will be relegated. So there's probably about a lateral gap of about 3 teams that'll be not doing anything. So come final day, I imagine there'll be somebody that can get relegated and probably get in the playoffs on the final day.
So we've had some new bosses. Is that true from the WhatsApp, or are they just hints at new bosses?
No, 2. Frank Day's back in, who was in a few years ago.
Yeah, he was.
He's decided to come back, and Freddie Gaminara, who's an actor, who's Jack Bandera's brought in, who's friend of Grace and stuff. He's indefinitely. And so that makes they've got 13 in that division. So I'm going to get somebody else. Alistair Griffin's working on one right now as we speak.
Interesting.
Maybe it might come out before the pod's finished. It
could.
The deal might be done.
Watch the WhatsApp group. Exactly. Sounds good. Cool. Thank you for that. Well, should we have a look back at we'll do some score predictions, but we'll have a look back at last weekend's FA Cup score predictions. Derby, Leeds. Chris, you went 3-0. Leeds, you were close. Ooh. You were the closest on that one. Grimsby against Weston-super-Mare. I know you were all watching that. I actually turned over from the Spurs Villa game to watch a bit of Grimsby Weston-super-Mare on Saturday night. It was 3-2 to Grimsby, yeah. And Chris, you went for 3-0. So again, very close on that one. And then Wolves, Shrewsbury 6-1. Steve went 4-0. Me and Jersey Chris Silly thought that Shrewsbury would win 1-0, which clearly was never good. More wishful thinking than anything else. But the games we picked for this weekend, we couldn't not pick the huge game of the weekend, of course, Spurs West Ham. What do we think?
Ooh.
We'll start with you, Mikey. And for those watching on YouTube, I am wearing an Arsenal top just to wind the 2 Spurs fans up this week, in case you're wondering. But there you go. Spurs West Ham, Mikey. Go on.
Right. It's a Premier League match.
Yeah,
it is.
Yes,
yeah.
Back.
It's a bit of a make or some fans are hyping it as a make or break for Frank. I think the next 2 games are really important, but I actually think there'll be a bit of a bounce with this game. I think Gallagher's going to start, and I think we're going to win by 2 goals clear, so maybe a 3-1 or a 2-0.
I mean, that's a good point. If Gallagher plays, I think he's a hell of a signing, to be fair.
I think he's going to make a difference. Maybe not like immediately, but I think just having him on the pitch. And
how's he been playing in his
He's been playing well. He hasn't been picked too much, to be honest. And in this season, has he? So I hear, but like.
I'm glad to have him back in the Prem.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think he's a class player.
He's a good lad as well, isn't he? Like, he's, as a personality, he's like someone you want in the Prem as well.
Mm-hmm,
I liked him when he was at Chelsea, and I hated him. But like,
I agree. He's a player you want to do well for England. I don't know, but have him knocking on the World Cup squad and stuff.
I should pick a score, shouldn't I? Rather than just saying 2 clear, I'll say 2-0.
You said 2-0.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Maddox, how about you?
What's that about me? What for this match?
Yes, Spurs West Ham.
Okay. Well, I think because West Ham are going to be doing their best to get out of relegation. They're gonna try. They'll score 1 goal. I think it'll be 2-1 Spurs. 2-1 Spurs.
Well, I was going to say West Ham aren't doing the best at the moment to get out.
No, but they're going to be going for it, aren't they? They're going to try and.
You would,
they're going to throw everything at
it. Yeah. So we've got 2 Spurs wins on the cards. Lee, are you going to make a hat trick of Spurs wins?
Yeah, I am. I'll take Mikey's other one, and I'll go 3-1 because I've just seen West Ham. West Ham look worse than Spurs, to be honest with you, and that's difficult to say. To be
right now, they look the worst team in the league.
They do. They look worse than Wolves.
Wolves have a bit of fight about them, don't they? All of a
sudden. Yeah. I think Wolves have looked dire, but not quite as lethargic as West Ham. You'd think West Ham were like playing 5 games a week. They just don't know. I don't know if it's Nuno or what. Yeah, maybe.
Nuno's a good manager, though, isn't he? Is he just? Are they going to back? Are they backing him?
I think he's losing his stock. It's probably fair to say. So. But yeah, so Lee, you've gone 3-1. Chris, how about you? Spurs West Ham.
I think Gallagher is probably what Spurs have been wanting for a while. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 3-0 Spurs win, and it's purely selfish, obviously, isn't it? Because I need West Ham to get relegated.
Yeah.
So make my life a little bit easier.
Fair enough. Steve, how about you?
Yeah, I'll agree. I just want Spurs to absolutely annihilate them, really. That would be wonderful.
Just to wind up chest.
I seem to, on the socials, I seem to be getting a lot of West Ham stuff at the moment because I've obviously been looking at what West Ham fans are thinking about their stuff. And this week, we've beaten QPR 2-1 in extra time. We are back. Yeah. What a load of nonsense. So I really want them to just be kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
And Spurs win 4-0 and then just be completely demoralised. That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chesney.
So you've gone for 4-0 there. So every single one of you has gone for Spurs. I mean, do we have that trick? And I can't see where West Ham get a result here. Really don't. I think it'll be a scrappy, horrible 1-0 win to Spurs. I think it'll be one for last on match of the day on Saturday. That's my view. Ooh. But the main game on match of the day and the main game on TNT Saturday lunchtime is, of course, the Manchester derby. So, Maddox, what do you reckon for your boys?
Carrick, we've got obviously. I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because City are a bit inconsistent, aren't they, this season? So, but it's a new manager. But I mean, we haven't really had a bounce with Fletcher, did we? So we drew and lost the last 2 games. What's the score? I'm going to go. I think Man City are going to beat us 2-1. I know. Okay. I don't want to then I can be pleasantly surprised, can't I?
Where is it? Is it at Old Trafford?
It's at Old Trafford. Yeah, it's Saturday lunchtime.
Okay. And we've got no new site. We've got nothing going on. We've just got a new manager, a new interim manager with no idea.
There's so many unknowns. To be honest, but you might as well. I mean, basically, it looks like City are going to win it comfortably. But when a new manager comes in, you don't really know, do you? No. It might just be one brilliant rallying team talk at the start.
Yeah. I mean, I've got an opinion on this that we'll come on to shortly. But yeah, I've got experience of Carrick as a manager.
Oh, right.
But there you go. Not personally.
He did all right last time. He was in charge for 5 games. He won 3 of them and drew 2 in between before Ten Hag came, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did all right.
He's done all right.
He did all right at the time, but yeah, he's also got his friend Woodgate there. So yeah, we'll come to that. But yeah,
Southgate's coming in, isn't he?
Yeah, Mikey, what do you reckon then? If I have to push you for a score. So yeah, Mikey, what do you reckon score-wise? Man U, Man City.
Man United City, 1-3. City are going to win by a couple of goals again, but I'll go with a steeper one. Yeah, 3 goals. City.
Fair enough. Steve, how about you?
I don't know. Mbeumo's back though, is he now?
Yes, they've been knocked out of the AFCON. Yes, I believe he'll be back.
I've just seen Egypt have been knocked out as well, so that Salah will be on his way back home.
They're all coming home,
whether he's staying at Liverpool or not, I don't know. Well, I think Semenyo looks like he's slotted straight into City there, so
scary, isn't it?
I think quite a few of them are on Cherky's on good form. Foden slightly off it. 3-0 to Man United.
3-0.
Man United,
City.
Sorry, City.
You said Man United. I wrote 3-0.
As if I'd say Man United.
I didn't think for 1 second you meant Man United. Yeah. Chris, how about you?
No matter how bad Man United always play, they always raise their game against City, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
But you've got Agent Wilcox there now, and Agent Woodgate has just signed as first team coach. So I'm going for a massive 5-0 win to City.
Bloody hell.
I mean, I'd enjoy that. I'm not going to lie. I'd enjoy it. Lee, you always have a bit of balance there. The Manchester lad inside you. Come on, what do you reckon?
Yeah. Well, I think I don't mind either team. So I think if the last 4 matches in the Premier League, United have won 1, City have won 1, and the other 3 have been draws. So I'm going to go a draw. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
Oh, yeah. A lot of teams are drawing now, aren't they?
Yeah.
A lot of games have been draws recently.
Yeah, so the last 3 for City and the last 3 for United. I do think, because United are a worse team than City at the minute. So I think raising their game might get them a draw. I don't think it'll get them a win, but I do think it'll get them a draw.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go for a high-scoring thriller. I'm going to go for Man U 3, Man City 5.
Wow.
I think it's going to be one for the ages because
you know what? I might tune in now. You said
when it's 0-0, you can blame me. But we did have a listener question, didn't we, for me about the nonsense of Carrick taking over. So yes, Joe Derrick got in touch and he said, what can all us Man U haters expect from the upcoming Carrick reign? Will the clown show continue? So Joe, I can tell you as a Borough fan, I think Man United fans can look forward to a stubborn manager who he likes to play good attacking football, and with good players he probably will, which is why I think they could score 3 goals. But their lack of defensive capability, especially with the likes of Woodgate there, Middlesbrough just couldn't defend. We were going to teams like Sheffield Wednesday, who were as good as down when we were fighting to get in the playoffs, something to play for, and losing 2-1 and looking absolute shit. He just can't motivate a side. He's very stubborn. And he's kind of every single season he dropped off. We'd go on a decent run, and I think he'll go on a decent run at some point with Man U. I think he could win 4 or 5 in a row and everyone get excited, and then he just drops off. So that's why.
Right after he's just signed a 5-year contracts.
Yeah.
Can you give me a rough idea? What's his like? You know, they've all got their what do you call it? Not ethos. So Ange, is he more like an Ange type all attack? Not really worrying about defence, or is he? He
tries to. It's hit or miss. Like he'll go out in the first half and try and win a game. So there was games where we beat Norwich one night 5-1, and we were 5-0 up at half time because it all clicked and connected. And he had the likes of, if he's got the players, like he had Akpom at one point, he had Morgan Rogers coming through, and you could. Some people are arguing that he was unlucky because we sold players in January and he was left with like an inferior side. But just the way he set the same team out, even though we were going through crap, he would set the same setup, and Middlesbrough fans could just predict how it was going to go. And that's why the likes of Sheff Wed and other crap sides could come and predict what was going to happen and outsmart him. Now he reckons he learnt from that, so he might have learnt from that at Manchester United. Time will tell. But Woodgate, virtually every Borough fan going blames Woodgate as being one of the main problems in that set.
With the defensive setup.
So why the hell would you bring him along? Anyway, time will tell. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I don't have any like major issues with Carrick. He tried his best, but ultimately he got booted because he wasn't doing the job at Middlesbrough. So if he's not doing the job at Middlesbrough, how is he going to do the job at Manchester United? Is the question.
Yeah, well,
anyway, interesting. Time will tell. But yeah, we'll see. But they're going to lose 5-3. on Saturday. So we'll move on. Brighton, we're talking of Blue Monday. It's Brighton Bournemouth Monday night football. Everybody, just to brighten your mood. Brighton, see what I did there on Monday night. So what do we think down on the south coast? Who wants to go first?
I'm thinking I don't have any of those players, so Monday night's going to be a bit of a bore fest, isn't it?
3-3.
3-3, Maddox shout.
I'm going to have to sign a Bournemouth player or a Brighton player now just to make Monday interesting.
I know, I hate the Monday night. I hate it when it's like you're waiting to see.
If you've got a player or two in it, it's really exciting because your weekend's not done and you might be a little bit behind in your head-to-head and then you think we've got a couple of players still to play. But I've not got any Bournemouth players or Brighton players either.
Yeah, and your opponent's already finished his game, and you're thinking, right, I've got two players to play.
they've finished their game, and they're like, 4 points ahead of you.
Yeah,
you're thinking, but maybe.
No, what you're thinking is, I've got loads of players here. There's no way I'm not winning this game, and then they both get 1 point, and you lose. And you're like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
So 3-3, Maddox. That would be a good game. Mikey, how about you?
I think Bournemouth might struggle a bit in their attack now. Semenyo gone, Kluivert's injured. Although Creepy Jr. looks pretty lethal when he's on the pitch.
Yeah,
his goal involvement per 90 minutes or something is pretty astonishing. So I will say 2. Is it at Brighton? Sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. 2-1 Bournemouth. So 1-2 Bournemouth.
Oh wow, okay. Is it just me who thinks that Creepy Jr. sounds like a character from Super Mario Brothers though? He's like someone you'd select to be on Mario Kart when I'm going to be Creepy Jr. now.
Well, I've got a friend in another chat who just says whenever he reads the name Croupy, it reminds him of the cough. Croup. bit less sexy, isn't it?
It is just a bit.
Well, they'll have somebody else on the penalties there, won't they now? So all the stuff, all the pick up the slack of Semenyo. So I imagine, I think Tavernier, a lot of people are talking about out there. Or Brooks.
I love Tav. He was my favourite player at Borough for years. Love him.
Yeah, he's doing quite well anyway, isn't he? But now if he's kind of the main man, he might.
I agree.
If he's on pens, or is he a penalty taker? I don't know.
Yeah, he occasionally would take some for Borough. So
Eva Nielsen might be on pens, is he now?
Yeah,
reckon so.
Although he did once do, I'm pretty sure it was him once did the classic, I'm going to trip over, and he kicked the ball twice, and the goal was disallowed. So he did that once at Borough. So keep him off. But yeah, Steve, what do you reckon? Brighton, Bournemouth?
I think 1-1.
1-1. Okay. And Chris, what about you?
There's only 3 points between them. But again, being selfish, they're 4 points above us. But I can't see us beating Fulham on Saturday. I think Brighton will probably edge it, probably 2-1.
Yeah. Lee?
I'm gonna go Bournemouth just to be a little bit different. So I think 2-1 Bournemouth.
So you're going the same as Mikey. I think Brighton have hit some decent form of late, and I think Brighton will win comfortably 3-0. I think it'll be a bit of a walkover. To be fair, I think Bournemouth will be missing their pal Semenyo.
Yeah.
I think it'll affect the camp. But anyway, who the hell knows? As I said, we'll find out over the weekend on that stuff. So time for some quick questions then. Maddox, what have you got planned for 2026?
I've released a new single in January the 29th.
No, what's it called?
It's called No More Ghosts. So there you go.
Oh, what's it about? What's the track about?
It's actually an old song that I first released 5 years ago when I first started, and I've done a remix of it.
Oh, cool.
And it was inspired, that program that guy, that stalker guy.
Oh yeah, on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, so it's about finally like getting rid of the ghosts of someone else, a past lover. It's cool. It's got a moody video.
Nice.
Good stuff.
And then I'm working on an album, doing the tour and stuff like that. Like nothing's announced yet, but and then I'm actually doing me and Mikey have got a little band going on. A couple of our mates, so we've we're called Big Balloon, and we're going to be releasing some stuff.
We're recording, and we're recording our second tune, third one on the way as well, aren't we?
So,
okay, we have to keep us posted. Didn't you just start doing that the last time you were on the pod? I remember some chats about that.
Like childhood friends, and we just got together.
Yeah.
All very musical fellows, basically, in the way that we met. All of us have been playing instruments since we were young, and sort of known each other almost as long, haven't we? Inadvertently, sort of thing.
Yeah,
good cool. It's good vibes.
Yeah.
Good stuff. What's
the baseball
big...
caps? Is like Pet Shop Boys vibes, isn't it?
It is a little bit, yeah. Amazing.
17 too.
What's the Big Balloon vibe then? What's the sound like?
I can so it's just it's sort of like a bit like it's a bit of a throwback to 80s pop, but it's you know, like a Sam Sam Fender is a bit of a throwback to the 80s kind of like pop, driving rock kind of thing. Down that strain, I'd say.
A bit of Simple Minds, right?
Simple Minds is my inspiration on the old guitar.
That's
bringing a bit of that.
Excellent stuff. I look forward to hearing more. So yeah, you'll have to share it on the group and stuff like that.
Sure,
but, good stuff. Right, shall we do? I'm going to do a bit of a daft quiz. Maddox, inspired by when we had Mark Morris on from the Blue Tones, we mixed the football, like Liverpool, who he supports, with Blue Tone songs. I've done the same again with Copilot and asked them to mix Manchester United, merge Maddox Jones's music with Manchester United into 10 fun questions and answers. I think it's fair to say that ChatGPT only thinks you have about 4 songs, so there's a recurring theme in some of the questions, Maddox. And I've not even fact-checked this, so some of it might be absolute bollocks like it normally is. But question number 1, which Maddox Jones song would best describe Manchester United's comeback spirit, assuming they've got one?
I forgot all my songs now. Mike,
get on ChatGPT.
Which songs?
I'm trying to think of funny answers, so I'm not going to be no help here whatsoever. You need to think of one.
Waiting for the world to turn.
Yeah, there you go.
Waiting for the world to turn. It Can't Stop Loving You.
Oh,
I haven't even released a song called Can't Stop Loving You.
I thought that would happen. I thought that would happen. That's why I thought for entertainment, I'm not even going to fact check these because none of them are probably your songs. This is going to be brilliant. None of these are going to be your songs. I can tell. The reason for that is because Man United fans.
There's no other Maddox Jones.
Well, it said Manchester United fans never give up on their team, no matter the scoreline. Apparently, which
bullshit.
We all know it's bullshit. Half of them are wearing Man City shirts nowadays. If Old Trafford had a soundtrack by Maddox Jones, which track would play when the team walks out? Again, this might not even be one of your tracks, but name one of your tracks.
Can't wait for the summer when it's over.
and then they'll get less leaks in the stadium.
What is it?
Have you got a song called Headspace?
Yeah.
Oh, good. There we go. Good. Apparently, it's Headspace. It's setting the tone for focus and determination before kickoff.
Okay,
good. That's a really good answer.
There you go. It's good. Question 3: which Maddox Jones lyric theme resonates most with United's history?
Lyrical. I don't know. Tell me.
Have you got a song called My House?
Yeah.
Well, the themes of resilience and hope in My House mirror United's ability to rebuild and rise after setbacks.
Oh, this is amazing.
There you go. Who knew?
Utter garbage.
You're loving this, Maddox, aren't you? I can tell.
I'm hitting Tom Roberts up to get me promo in.
Yeah, exactly. Get the shoot music guys on it. Question 4. If Maddox Jones performed at a Manchester United victory parade, I mean, they never happen anymore, so it's unlikely to happen, Maddox, to be fair. But if you did, what song would headline?
What song with headline?
That's got to be World's Gone Mad.
Water.
Treading Water. I mean, have you got a song called Somewhere in the Middle?
No. I've got Somewhere There's a Plan, but not Somewhere in
Well,
the
apparently it would have been Somewhere in the Middle, which is weird for a victory parade.
Have they heard my third album that I haven't even written yet?
Possibly. These are ideas for your tracks.
Yeah.
Apparently it symbolises the balance between glory and hard work. Question 5. Which Maddox Jones vibe, your vibe, matches United's attacking style?
Somewhere There's a Plan.
It's the upbeat, energetic feel of allegedly one of your songs. Think about an upbeat, energetic song you've got.
Okay. Treading Water. No.
Is it? Have you got?
Big, what's the big one? With the big splash cymbals.
Oh, Magic.
Anthemic.
Magic.
Yeah, probably.
The Magic.
Maybe.
It possibly is that one. It's called. Have you got some called "Make Me Yours"?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Brilliant. It's that one.
Great.
It's fast, passionate.
Okay, so we had 2 that weren't mine. Great.
Yeah, and then the rest of the questions are all about the same songs. But the final question was, this would be a new song. But if Maddox Jones wrote a new anthem for Manchester United, what would it be called?
We called The Glory Days Are Coming Again.
It would be called Red Dreams.
Okay.
Apparently, blending the club's iconic colour with ambition and hope. There you go.
Okay, cool.
What a load of tosh.
Absolute tosh. Exactly. And just the other ChatGPT quiz that I did have, which this would have been nonsense and I think would have driven Steve mad, was I asked it if it could give me 100 questions about football matches where teams playing in blue won on a Monday, because it was Blue Monday, and it blew its mind. It said, I'm sorry, I can't possibly do that, but I could create some fictional Q&A questions about teams in blue winning on a Monday. So I said, go on then. So some of the questions, it gave me 100. Some of the questions were, what was the score when Manchester City wearing blue beat Tottenham on a Monday?
8-0.
Anyone want to guess?
2-1.
It's all bullshit. It says Man City won 3-0 in a dominant performance at the Etihad Stadium. There you go. There's who scored a hat-trick for Chelsea on Monday? Raheem Sterling, so we all know that's nonsense. That would never happen. What was the biggest Monday win ever for Manchester City, and who did they play?
3-0 against Tottenham.
7-0 v Leeds.
It was 5-0 v Leeds. You were so close. And they said Leeds. And then the last one, who scored the fastest goal ever for Everton on a Monday? I mean, this is all fake, but I like the way you're really thinking about it if it's real.
Well, there is no right answer.
This is all bullshit. They've made it up. What? They've made these up. They said, we can't do it, but I'll make some nonsense facts up for you.
Yeah,
the answer was Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored in the 2nd minute against Wolves. And that is what ChatGPT will do for you. If you give it a question, it actually blew its mind. It will never be able to tell you about Blue Monday.
That's why AI is not taken over just yet, is it?
No. Did you see the policeman's getting sacked for using AI to decide whether the Israeli fans could come to the Villa games?
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. He used AI to decide whether it was safe or not. And he said, no, because there was trouble when they played West Ham and they'd never played West Ham.
Yeah.
You know, that police officer
That's wild.
They should be listening to Sing When You're Winning every Friday morning, and they wouldn't have made that silly error, would they?
No.
There we go. So yes, that's a wrap on this week's Sing When You're Winning. So a huge thank you to Mikey and Maddox for joining us. Good luck in your new league starting this weekend.
Oh yeah.
So yes,
we start from 0, don't we?
Yes.
Steve,
yeah, and you'll be great rivals, I'm sure.
New league.
So I was just looking at the games up to now. You two were literally on the same points, the head-to-head points, and there was literally 1 game score point between you.
Wow. I've had a bad run. The last
Maybe just helping each other with your teams too much.
Yeah, you two just talking about FPL all the time.
No, we don't actually. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Mike used to be my guru.
Well, Dave's fair play. Dave's only done it since last season and this season, and I've only done it since the season before that.
Yeah.
But so I was actually super keen for Dave to enjoy FPL and do it more. Which is actually, Steve, that's your reason for splitting the league up, right? And I like that, as in keep people interested.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Keep it hot, all of that. So I gave Dave a few pointers earlier on, and now he knows more than me. So
no,
I won't be saying anymore. I'll be running.
We all have our different ways of doing things, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, you need to have beef between yourselves, a little side bet or something. And
when actually, a quick question before we go, Jamie, when do you make all your transfers by? Is it always a set? Do you do it early or are you like a late?
I'll normally save it till say it's Friday morning deadline or the morning of the deadline.
Okay.
But I haven't this week because Semenyo scored, and I thought I need to get him in before the price goes up silly. So this is the earliest I've ever done a transfer. To be fair,
I do quite a bit of that this season. I've been getting, as long as basically taking a risk every time, because something could happen in training and all of that. But I've been quite conscious of price falls and price rises recently, and been lucky actually. Nothing's sort of wasted my transfers thus far, but I've tried to stay ahead of the price drops because it's killed me in the past, to be honest. And if you can make an extra 5 or 6 or 7 mil by the next wild card, pretty handy.
Exactly. And we've all got I think we've all got our chips, haven't we? Some people are starting to use them, but
I've wasted. Steve let me know that I wasted my triple captain. Even though
save it for the double game weeks. They're coming before the end of the season.
Yeah, but especially in Dave's turn though, he used it the last week of his qualifying games.
Oh, so it doesn't impact.
And he'd already qualified, so it was absolutely pointless. So now in a few weeks, when it's a blank week or a double game week and everyone's playing that, you're going to be like, where is my wild card? That
you're just giving everyone a head start, aren't you? That's all you're doing.
Exactly.
Just
it
giving
can happen though. The thing is, I think the triple captain is it's one of those ones where it's probably the weakest of the chips because it can so go wrong.
You can. I've done. I think
you can do really well out of it, but there's time. And actually, last season, I managed to get the Haaland. Earlier on in the season, what was it? There was a Haaland fixture.
Yeah,
and I got it right.
Too, yeah.
A lot of people were doing it on the same week, but Haaland blanks. There's a lot of people missing out on those points, and realistically, it's not getting you as much maybe as a free hit or a wild card can. You know.
Yeah, I think he scored 2 in stoppage time that day as well, didn't he? So,
yeah, that's right.
But it was good I had him that week.
A 51 pointer or something in the end.
Yeah. But you could be Phil Pinder, thoughts go to him, who had a triple captain the other week and was -3 with his triple captain. Thanks to Grealish getting sent off.
So at least Dave Maddox, at least Gabriel did get a.
Yeah, I think I got 29 points out of it.
Mate, honestly, it could end up so much worse.
I just like winning every week, mate. It's all like, you know what I mean?
Well, it's obvious.
You got to win every week.
Maddox, you love singing, you love winning. That's what this league's perfect for you.
Plus, on a head-to-head basis, though, with your chips, like Michelle last week played a bench boost and won a game against the rival, which he needed to do, which is sensible. Has got 3 points because technically, if we all play the same chip on the same day, you could play a triple captain, and you're both playing it, and one of you still got to lose. So, chips against chips. So. Depends where your tactics are, but some people have ambitions to get top 100,000 or whatever, don't they? So,
and be manager of the month as well.
Yeah,
remember there's that fizzy pop to be won each month. So
I've been in the running a few times and then just lost out.
Well, won it. I would have won it.
Have you won it?
Yeah, won it.
Have you won it, Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times?
Once.
Are we the only ones in this room that hasn't won it yet?
No, I've never won it.
I've not won it. I've not won it since there was a sponsor.
I just go to the shop in York and look at what I could have won because they're there in the shop in York, and I'm like, I'd love to win there. It's like Phil's probably like, well, you could buy them, give me some money. But I'm like, no, I want to win.
I want to win them.
Yeah, exactly.
Please go in there and take a photo of you doing that, Jamie.
I almost did last time I was in there. I took a photograph of myself and going, let's have a look at what you could have won. Yeah, the shop, the staff in the designer outlet will be getting sussy. He's like, he always comes in and looks at the fizzy pop and walks out.
Speaking of beef, I've had a report of some beef in the league today, actually.
Oh,
because on Twitter, Andrew Chester suggested that Magic Mod was wearing some fake Stone Island gear. And Ben wasn't happy and he said, I don't wear fake. And then he's unfollowed Andrew Chester for doing
Oh, what?
Shit.
That's real big.
No. Brilliant.
Need to get them both on.
Whether Ben knows that Andrew's in the league or not,
league,
I don't know whether we should bring it up on the group chat or anything.
Well, we don't want to turn Ben off the league. We already had Cole falling asleep in his gig. That, I think we don't want to turn him off it. So maybe keep it.
I need to know how someone can tell from distance, like, because I know that Stone Island gets copied a lot, right? So there's people out there that can tell if something is a fake bit of kit, can't they? But from like a photo or something, that's got to be tricky, right? It's going to be very tricky.
I wouldn't know.
I
wouldn't even know how to spot a genuine Stone Island, to be fair. It's not my thing, to be fair. But yes, Maddox has just disappeared off.
Maddox has gone to the toilet.
He's gone to the toilet. I'll edit that bit out. Yeah, people.
No, don't leave it in there.
Okay, we'll leave it.
Content, yeah. If you watch it on video, you could see him even going. He was obviously.
If you watch it on YouTube, was it a number 1 or number 2? Leave your answers here. Well, yes, I went there.
Did he wash his hands?
Did he? Yeah.
You know, I'll comment on the video on YouTube.
You will,
and I'll tell you exactly what it was. Because that's my downstairs loot.
Amazing.
And the flush doesn't work.
Oh dear. Yeah. Toilet jokes are the best. There we go. Right. I was going to say we need to wait for Maddox to come back before we wrap it up. So depending on how long he is, we might give it away.
Here he is.
That was a quick one. That was a quick one.
That cider went straight to my bladder.
Right, you should just end it now, like the traitors, as a listener. We'll find out next week.
Speaking of the traitors, it's kicking off this Friday morning, so I think we're going to go and watch that as well as the football. It's all happening this Friday morning.
Nice.
But yes,
lovely to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, man.
No, it's been a pleasure once again. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Maddox. Cheers again, Chris, Lee, and Steve. Remember, follow us on Twitter at SWYW _FPL.
Not Twitter, it's X.
I like to still call it Twitter.
Yeah,
but it is X. It is X. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave us a comment like Mikey does and Cole does most weeks. Ask us a question. Again, it takes us weeks to get round to it, but we will answer it at some point. But yeah, they think it's all over. It is for another week. FPL is back. Enjoy your footballing week. Keep on singing. Keep on winning. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Get out of my podcast.